Luka and LeBron debuted. I got to be honest, weird to see. Really weird to see.
I hate it.
I hate it.
Really weird to see.
And by the way, the thing we were talking about at the beginning of the show when the video played, I did. Luka Doncic put us in his Welcome to LA video.
Well, his Welcome to LA video that he posted on his sites included a lot of reaction, and your reaction with O'Shea Jackson Jr. as you were recording No Contest Wrestling. I couldn't be happier to see No Contest Wrestling on a Luka Doncic video. Your reaction and O'Shea's reaction it was perfect. And it's still shocking. It's still shocking to now see it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, because it actually came to fruition last night. So.
Well, it happened last night, and couldn't help but notice LeBron got introduced second to last. Mm-hmm. Luka got the final, from Slovenia, Lawrence Tanter. Luka Doncic. Number 77, Luka Doncic. Yeah. And he came out.
He's out.
Yeah. And his first big play was an assist to Jackson Hayes.
Alley-oop.
Yeah.
That lob was his first play?
And then his first bucket was a step-back three.
Step-back three, right? Yeah. It was great.
I hated it.
Okay. Get used to it. 77 plus 23 equals 100.
Luka LeBroncic.
Great.
Here we go.
Yeah, LeBroncic. That's the other thing I saw.
There were a lot of 77 jerseys in the
They gave him away. It was a freebie.
Oh,
it was a freebie
now
T-shirt.
I get it.
77.
See, you knew they were going to do it. The Lakers do this. This is their wheelhouse.
How do they keep doing it? That's the question.
I'll tell you what. It's all rigged. The whole NBA is rigged to help the Lakers.
Oh my God.
I mean, think about it, though. We go back to Wilt, then we go to Kareem, then we go to Shaq. Then we go to bringing in Pau Gasol. Then they get LeBron. And
you got Kobe. Don't forget Kobe.
They just happened to make a draft day trade with the way.
Yeah, Kobe wasn't an established star, so I don't put him into this argument.
You left out Andrew Bynum.
What are we doing?
Well, they drafted him, so that's why again I left
Bynum.
him
AD forces his way out because of clutch. Get out of here.
They just keep doing it.
I hate them.
I know you're not a fan of it.
I hate them.
There was one moment where Luka threw a pass to LeBron 90 feet.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's going to be fun.
Nice. I can't front.
It's going to be fun.
Nothing about it is going to be fun.
This is what Luka had to say about being in L.A. and being a Los Angeles Laker officially.
Being special, the way they received me, everybody, it was amazing to see. I was a little nervous before. I remember it was the last time I was nervous before the game. So, but once I stepped on the court, it was fun, and just being out there again felt amazing.
The camera and the microphone picked up LeBron telling you in the pregame huddle to be you, don't try to fit in, fit out. What did that message mean to you, and what does it look like for you to fit out with this team?
I mean, it's like I said before, it's special. For him to say something like that just feels amazing, give me confidence. And, after that speech, it was chills. So I was just happy to be part of it.
It's cool, man. They broadcast last night, the local broadcast is where I was picking it up. They showed a photograph of Luka as a 16-year-old outside of Staples. Just visiting, just being there, smiling with his family as a 16-year-old. Now he's inside that building as a 25-year-old teammate of LeBron James, man. Can't make it up. There they are. And in terms of don't fit in, fit out, that line that LeBron said to Luka, did you guys see Kevin Love's Instagram? Mm-hmm. Guys, it's a must follow. Punching the air right now is what Kevin Love said about the Luka, be your effing self, don't fit in, fit the F out. He posted a tweet from 2015 of LeBron saying the exact opposite. Stop trying to find a way to fit out and just fit in, be a part of something special, just my thoughts. Which I think was a message he had back in the day because Kevin Love's just like, hashtag 10 years later, still hater, hashtag hurt my feelings. Almost 10 years to the day.
Yeah, whoever Kevin Love has doing his stuff.
I think it's him, man.
Is great.
Kevin Love's Instagram has been
very funny.
Listen, man, I can't wait to see how this whole thing plays out. And it's all love right now. And by the way, the Lakers, are they averaging 70 points a half in the last 2 weeks? by the way. I mean, they just bucket it up right now.
It helps when his debut against maybe the worst team in the league.
No, I understand that, but they keep on coming up with 40-point first quarters and 70-point first halves. And I don't know what's happening with Mark Williams. We'll ask that of McMenamin when he joins us shortly, because the Hornets are pushing back on his failed physical. Like, that's weird. I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Cooper thinks Christian Wood is going to be the answer. He's going to get healthy, and he's going to be the center. That he'll find his inner, Houston Rocket of 2023-24 or 2022-23. And I don't know what they're going to do down low, but just watching these guys perform, and Austin Reeves, they're just going to light it up, and they'll light you up and score 130 and win, I guess.
But the problem is they can't stop you from scoring a $140.
Maybe. We'll find out. But you know what? At least it's not Dallas. Did you see what happened on Monday night in Dallas?
With AD?
Losing in overtime? No, I mean, they lost in overtime. And apparently a couple of fans getting ejected because they were wearing shirts and holding up signs.
Fire Nico.
Fire Nico signs. And they are angry. And Cuban was verbally accosted by one, and he F-bombed them back.
Well, he had nothing to do with it.
I understand that, but fans are like livid, angry a week and a half later. They
still have that right. It's
really
it's
angry to the point where protests are now inside the arena. They're booing the owner or the governor, if you will. You know, the son-in-law of Miriam Adelson, who's showing up in his seat saying, "We're not moving to Vegas, and we understand your anger. Just let it all play out." I mean, the fact that Anthony Davis is hurt now for a month, and Luka's now having a love fest in Los Angeles, donating, by the way, great job by him, $500,000 towards the cause of helping people. Still, we're going to be dealing with the effects of this wildfire aftermath for years. Yeah. And he sent out, like he said, he donated $500,000 and he signed it, "Your new neighbor, Luka," his message to fans. I mean, he's hitting every right note. And I just wonder if he's going to be, 20 years too soon. Because normally, when you arrive in Los Angeles and you start, maybe rethinking the way you've lived your life, and you start working out, and you start, getting rocked up. Yeah. It's usually you're 45.
Yeah, you got to a point.
Or you're 55 in LA. You're transitioning to a new life.
That's right.
Well, your mortality. You're starting to think about your mortality.
You're finding your new love.
You change your diet. He's going to lose weight.
You're going to start dating somebody younger.
His hair gets a little thicker.
Like Luka's.
I don't recommend that for Luka.
Well, Luka has a.
I'm just saying. Let's take this before picture. Let's see what he looks like, a year from now.
Well, the Zempic will kick in.
It's this guy.
Oh. Live in the South Bay, get that green juice diet.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Right. Or if you live in the South Bay, you can go get your nuts from Mike. Yeah, he'll feed you straight from his hand.
I feed nuts right out of the hand.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to get a boat and put you
I
in
wouldn't let him live in the South Bay if I were the Lakers. Too much temptation down there. Put him in the suburbs somewhere.
By me in the suburbs?
Right, in the suburbs.
I honestly, he should live in their South Bay. Their facilities are down the street.
I know, Rich, but there's too many bars and beaches, and
Let's find out let's see what he's into here.
Come out to the coast. We'll have a few laughs. Come on.
Maybe that was part and parcel of LeBron saying, "I'll be introduced second to last. You just got to use my trainer."
Right.
I'll make that deal. But I can't wait to ask McMenamin. Someone had to tell LeBron, "Hey, we're going to introduce you second to last." Is that a regular thing and they always introduced Anthony Davis last? Or they're going to go back and forth? I don't know, but good for LeBron.
He just doesn't. Last night I think about it,
dude. LeBron,
I can't remember.
LeBron has got to at some point just go, "I can't believe that's Luka that I'm playing with." Although he's been there and done that, so he's probably a little bit less, shocked about it than Luka. That had to be an out of body experience for him last night.
I bet the whole week has probably been a whirlwind.
Right.
Like you said, he never thought he'd get traded.
So I can't wait for Luka to get load managed before the All-Star game. It's going to be awesome.
Well, they're playing Utah again tomorrow.
Is he going to play? We're going to get him?
He'll play. He played 24 minutes last night.
So
it
was his
first game since Christmas, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he hasn't played in a long time.
Yeah, he hasn't played in over a month.
I know. It's good for him.
You don't want to put too much on him.
Luka Doncic is going to be here as a Los Angeles Laker forever.
Right down the street.
Right down the street.
Well, until he goes to Miami.
He's not going to Miami. Lakers have him he's a Laker for life, unlike him being a Mav for life.
He's here for the next 10, Chris. You know how that goes.
God, this guy. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.